Hello and welcome to I Love Lion. My name's Billy and I love Lion. To my right is Mitch.
I love Lion.
To my left is Chadwick. Together we love Lion and we hope you do too. So this week's edition we're going to talk about the draft. We've gone through the first and second and third rounds and are currently in the fourth round of the draft. Should we talk about who was selected first overall?
Yeah. Eric Ebron, tight end from North Carolina, the Lions' first round pick, 10th overall, 6'4", 250. What do you guys think about his impact on the team?
You know, a lot of people were kind of really negative about it at first, the people that I've been talking to. My overall feeling is that they wanted us to go for another receiver, but I don't see how this is not going to complement Calvin Johnson just as much as the pick of a receiver.
I mean, Ebron is a receiver, 6'4", 245. Calvin Johnson, 6'5", 236. A lot of similarities there. Megatron, Optimus, I'm just saying.
I think he's going to be playing in the slot.
Probably where they'll have him line up the most. I'm really going to be intrigued to see how things play out with the talent that they've put around the coaching of Matt Stafford and adding somebody that has quality hands. Could very well be a great combination for what we're going to see in the regular season.
Speaking of hands, he's got 10-inch hands. Just saying.
He does. He also ran a 4.640.
And proposed to his girlfriend in the
And
Empire
proposed
State
to his
Building.
girlfriend. Yeah,
The morning
nice.
of the draft.
And he had a better college career than I got 3 words for you. Burn in Davis.
For sure.
He had a better college career
Better college career.
than Vernon Davis. I feel good about this.
Yeah, I do too.
I think we're all going to be happy this year with him on the field.
I think so too. I think everybody can agree that he's going to be a star player in the future. You know, his impact in the first season. Whenever it comes to draft picks, it's always difficult to see exactly how they're going to transition to the NFL. The quicker he can pick up the scheme, and the quicker that he can begin to contribute, I think he'll be more comfortable in the Lions' offensive system, and his production will show that.
One more quick note on Eric Ebron, or Ebron, his really nice face.
Good face.
Really good face.
Good
He has
face.
a very good face.
Like he looks nice. Like I could have a poster of him in my room
I love
We won't-
Ebron.
and feel okay with it.
I love
We
Ebron.
won't really see a lot of that. I mean, as far as the transition on the field, because he will have a mask on his face.
He will.
For protection.
Will.
And a helmet.
But like on his days off,
Yeah, I mean, when they're doing
You'll
pictures
see his
of him
face.
running without pads and stuff in practice, it's going to be very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Good face.
yeah, good face.
Now, 10th overall was a nice spot to start at for the Lions. Moving down into the draft, they moved up actually 5 positions to take Kyle Van Noy, number 3 out of BYU, outside linebacker. They only had to give up a 2nd and a 4th round pick, as well as a 7th round pick to move up. I think it was a good move.
I agree. I love Van Noy.
I like it. I think Mayhew did his research. He found the guy that he wanted, and he went up and got him. He's not scared to pull the trigger.
A lot of people, you know, the negative naysayers that we have in our ranks as far as Lions fans will probably go, well, that goes against, their draft the best possible player when it's available. But I think he's actually going to fill a need here,
The only thing I worry about is his hands. 9 5/8 inches. Nowhere near the 10-inch mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have to catch the football.
That might slow him
That's
down
true.
a little bit.
He doesn't have to catch the football. He did come out a little bit slow.
Clinton Dix. Clinton Dix.
Now, if we take a look at his college career, in 2010 he played in all 13 games. He only started 2. His production did kind of increase as he went through. He started in the strong side. In 2011, moved to the weak side primarily. Played in all 13 games in 2011 and started 8. This following 2 seasons, he started all 13 and was a very, very productive player. So, we just got Ziggy Ansah out of BYU last year. So we've got another defensive teammate that he's already used to playing with. So, being that Detroit ran a 3-4 defense and BYU ran a 3-4 defense, is that a good indicator of what we're going to see with the new coaching staff?
Well, a lot of the personnel was already in place from the previous defensive scheme that Detroit was running. So they can't go out and draft all new people. Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
I don't think it was a tweet.
I think you're going to see kind of a hybrid defense, mix of a few different defenses from the different coaches that we brought in. I think we are going to win the Super Bowl, not because of our defense, but because of Matthew Stafford
This year's the year.
and Ebron and Calvin and Reggie, and I know a personal favorite of your guys, Joyke Bell.
Joyke Bell. I love Joyke.
I love Joyke Bell
I
as well.
love Joyke.
I see no
You can't
reason.
say enough about him.
You can't say enough about him. We could do an entire show.
He's
just
got
about Joyke.
nice hair.
He does.
He loves his mom,
Yeah, he loves his mom.
Most people do.
He likes to wear shirts. He wears shirts.
but he puts it on Facebook.
Oh,
He does.
he outwardly shows his affection for his mother.
Mhm.
In public.
On Facebook.
My source tells me
Nice.
that George's favorite color is kind of a bluish green.
Oh.
Who's
Like a
your source?
turquoise?
I can't.
Yes.
Yes.
Source. Can't release the source.
No.
I see. I see.
All right, well, let's talk about Travis Swanson, center out of Arkansas. We all love Dominic. I love Dominic. He, however, is maturing and reaching that point where it's time to start looking for his future replacement. We hate to see him go next year, but it's probably going to happen. Samsonite Swanson, center that we took in the third round last night. 6'5", 312 pounds. This guy's a beast. 10-inch hands. He was prepped in Texas, redshirted in 2009. Started all 50 games at center from 2010 to 2013 in Arkansas. He was the first two-time captain in Razorback history. Kind of a big deal.
Nice.
Is that center on the offensive line?
That is the middle of the offensive line. He
Sorry.
One of the things that you got to really take from what you just said, the statistics that you put out there, is the fact that he was somebody who was selected as a two-time captain. That means he's got some quality leadership. You know, we had a decent offensive line last year. They played fairly well. I think that you're moving Dominic Raiola out to move this guy in.
Well,
You're
he's
bringing
getting
in somebody who's got some leadership capabilities.
Do you think centers enjoy the backside of quarterback hands?
Yes.
After
I
so
do.
many years, Dominic Raiola has probably developed a callus on his undercarriage.
That's going to be a little bit more for Matt Stafford to get used to. I mean,
Yeah,
is his
softer.
position going to be? Is his hand positioning going to be exactly where it needs to be? Enough said.
The Lions run a lot of shotgun too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, so I mean, right now we're just kind of waiting on what happens in the fourth round. We're just a few picks away yet.
Looks like
and
the Saints are on the clock right now.